Hi, in this video we'll be looking into the software called Camtasia. It's a recording and video editing software. It's not a free software, so we'll be looking into the trial version of this. It has some pretty advanced and useful features which you might find helpful. If you like the software, then you can buy the full version. So let's jump into it. So the first order of business is to download Camtasia. To do that, you can just go to Google and type Camtasia. Now the first site you see here from textmit.com, that's the official website where you can download Camtasia. Just click on, select download free trial, click on Windows download. Now the installer will begin to download itself. Now that the installer has finished downloading, you can just run the installer. Now leave the language as English itself and just select OK. Just tick the checkbox and leave the options as it is and just select install. If it asks for permission, just click on yes. If a pop-up message occurs, just click on automatically close application and select OK. Now just press finish. You can just click restart later, or you can also press restart now. I'll just press restart later. The first time you open Camtasia, you'll get an option to sign in order to access your free trial. You just have to click in sign in. It will take you to a new window where you can give out your email and create a new account. Just click the create new account option and type in your email. Create a new password. And just click create account. After that, you have to choose for what purpose are you using Camtasia for. It could be for academic lessons or training or anything. Just have to select your option and then just click submit. For me, I'll just click training or tutorial and I'll just click submit. Now that the software is installed, there are three important divisions that I want to tell you about. First, there is the media bin, then there's the preview tab, and then there's the timeline. So the timeline is very important because that's where you're going to be doing the most of the editing, like adding clips, merging them, or adding effects, transition, etc. So any changes that you make over here in the timeline, you can see the same in the preview tab. For example, if I add a transition in the timeline, you can see the same in the preview tab. Now the media bin is where you can import clips. It acts as a storage where you can quickly add or drag clips to the timeline. As I have said before, Camtasia is a recording and an editing software. Now I'll show you how to record using Camtasia. To start recording, you just have to press record, or you can also press Ctrl R on your keyboard. Now there are multiple options like screen, camera, microphone and system audio. System audio is nothing but your desktop's output audio. You can change these settings to your requirement. As you can see, my microphone is off right now. After you are done with all of these settings, you just have to press record. Now to stop recording you have to press F10 on your keyboard.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have an energy source.
Now I'll stop recording by pressing F10. The cool thing about Camtasia is it opens up automatically when you stop recording, and also it separates your webcam recording and your screen recording. The reason it does this is because now you have the ability to move it. For example, I don't want my camera on the bottom right. I can just select camera and move it to wherever I want, and also I can resize it. It also gives me the option to rotate it. I'll just rotate it to 180 degree and I'll place it at the right hand of the screen. Now I'll just click play.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have an energy source.
Now I'll show you how to import clips into the media bin. First, I'll just minimize this. And let's say this is the video I want to edit. So I'll just drag this and drop it into the media bin. And now we have our video to edit. Alternatively, I can also right click on media bin, select import media, and from there I can choose any file I want from my computer. So for now I'll just select this image and click open. So this is how you can import any media to your media bin, like videos, images, etc. So in the timeline, there are these things called tracks. Tracks are given more priority as they go above one another. This is the web camera recording. Below it you can see the screen recording. I'll just drag the screen recording into track number 3. As you can see, the web camera has now disappeared. But it didn't actually disappear, it's just underneath the screen recording. Now I'll just bring it back here. Now I'll drag the screen recording into track 1 again. Now as you can see, the web camera has reappeared. This is called a slider. This is used to move to any specific point of the video.
Long as we have humans can.
Now let's assume that I want my web camera to appear after the 4 seconds when I start the video. To do that, I'll just bring the slider over to the 4-second mark. Yeah. Now I'll just select the web camera recording and drag it and place it near the slider. Now you can see that the slider turns yellow. This means the video is now perfectly aligned. After that, I'll just play the video from the beginning.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have an energy source.
Now I'll just bring the camera recording back to its original position. You can do that by either dragging it or pressing Ctrl Z on your keyboard. This is the shortcut for undo. This will help you a lot while editing. Now I'll show you how to add two clips and merge them. To do that, I'll select this clip. Just have to drag it and place it alongside the first clip. When you see the yellow vertical line, it means the videos are aligned and you can let go of left click. Now if I move down the timeline, you can see that the video is too long for the timeline. So in order to zoom out, you can press the minus button over here, and to zoom in you can press the plus button, or you can also use the slider. I'll just press minus button. Now as you can see, it's much better to move through the timeline. And to delete a clip, all you have to do is just select the clip and press delete on your keyboard. After that, I'll just add an image. It's the same process as adding a video. You just have to drag and drop it onto the timeline. You can also set the duration for the image. To do that, you just have to drag the end of the image and set the duration to whatever you want. You can also shorten the duration of the image. Now we will see how to separate a video and its audio track and changing the volume of audio track. Now in order to do that, you have to select the clip, right click on it, click on separate audio and video. Now this is the audio track. In order to change the volume, you have to select it and this gives you the volume slider. Now I'll select it to a low point and play the video.
Humans can
Now I'll select it to a high point.
survive in this
As you can see, this changes the
universe
volume.
as long as we have it.
Now I'll set it to a low point. That's how you can change the volume. And now you have to select an endpoint for deleting. I'll select this point, select the recording and press split again. Now the video is divided into 3 fragments. Now let's assume I don't want the middle part. I'll just select it and press delete on my keyboard. Now in order to merge the rest of the clips, I can either drag it and place it near the clip, or I can select the first clip, right click and I'll select ripple delete. Now as you can see, both of the clips are merged. Now I can place it at the beginning. Now I'll just show you how to add transitions. Before that, I'll just split this clip. Now that I have 2 clips, just head over to the transitions tab. Here there are plenty of options for you to choose from. I'll just select this. The highlighted yellow markers on the timeline show you where you can add transitions. I'll just add one here. Now I'll bring the slider over here and press play.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have.
As you can see, the transition has took place.
Humans can survive in this universe.
I'll show you another example. I'll add one over here, bring the slider over here and press play. So in case you want to delete a transition, you just right click on it and press delete. Now I'll show you how to add text to a video. First let me rotate this web screen recording. I'll just bring it to the left hand side. To add text, just head over to the annotations tab. Here there are plenty of styles for you to choose from. For now I'll just select this. I'll just drag it and drop, and now you can also resize it and move it to wherever you want. I'll just rename it as hi. You can head over to the properties tab, and here it gives you lots of options. You can change the font and you can also change the size of the text. You can also change the color. For now I'll just keep it as white. After that I'll just click properties again. You can also set the duration of the text message by dragging the end of the clip. Now I'll add another text. I'll just merge it with the first text. I'll rename this as how are you. Now I'll head over to the properties tab and change the color to black. Now I'll play the video.
Humans.
Now I'll show you how to add cursor effects. To add cursor effects, just head over to the cursor effects tab. That's right here. Just select it. Now just drag and drop an effect on the video. Now when I play the video, you can see that the cursor is highlighted.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have an energy source.
Now in order to remove the cursor effect, all you have to do is click the small arrow, and this is the effect that we have dragged in. So in order to remove it, just right click and press delete. Now I'll show you how to export the merged and edited file. Click on the export option, select local file. As this is a trial version, you have to press produce with watermark. In the options, you have to select MP4 only up to 720p. Click next. I'll just rename the file name to video. You can also change the location of the exported file. That's over here. Click finish. Now let this rendering complete.
Humans can survive in this universe as long as we have an energy source.
As you can see, the project is exported as a video file. Just press finish. That's all you need to know to get started with Camtasia. Thank you.